Oh wow, our fishy friends are gonna go just perfectly with the zombies here. Ladies and gentlemajors, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode of Man Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. We've got zombie fishing. Now we are following a little bit of a zombie shell here, but there's a little bit of a twist here. I want to see if the Tireless Angler, so as you know, this is a while back ago, but they made it whenever an island or a swamp enters the battlefield from your control, you're going to be able to draft a card from Tireless Angler's book here. So I thought, I think the best way to use Tireless Angler is in a normally otherwise aggressive deck, like a smaller curve, and then you use the Tireless Angler to draft these bigger cards, these mutation cards, like these other things, to generate card advantage that an aggro deck typically would run out of steam with. So we're going to be using the Tireless Angler. Maybe it can generate some more value, because now we get swamps as well too. So other than that, we do have A-Narfi, Betrayer King. This is going to have other snow and zombie creatures you control get 1/1, and you can always recur it from the graveyard from 3. And now A-Narfi actually costs 4 instead of 5. I did have a video about this a little bit earlier, but really good. Overcharged Amalgam, what else can we say? I like having this at 4. I'm thinking about putting in like a Crippling Fear or something, but this is going to be what we do for now. Overcharged Amalgams are really good. Now I do want we are actually running a low amount of snow-covered island and snow-covered swamps, because I think by the time that you have a Tireless Angler out, you usually have played your Hive of the Eye Tyrant. You probably have your Shipwreck Marsh on turn 3, and then by turn 4 you'll drop your swamp and island. So you want to keep all your islands and swamps in your hand, so you have the Tireless Angler. Obviously, we've got the Headless Rider. The Headless Rider protects us from board wipes and whatnot. It allows you to get all of your value back, so I really like that. Bladestitched Skaab makes everything powerful. It's Undercity Plunder. We're going to be running this in every single black deck until the wheels fall off, until they nerf this or whatever, because it's just too good of a card, and it's just busted. So, I mean, I know that we could not run it out of morals or whatever, and there might be some decks where I don't, because it's just not that good, but it's just such a splashable card, and I think that's the problem with it. But either way, we're going to be running 4 of it until they nerf it or something happens with it in these black decks. Power Word Kill just for some removal. Champion of the Parish, because it gets really big, really fast. Shambling Ghast, typically you don't really want to have this in a pure zombie aggro build. The reason I have it is because you can create a treasure token, and because we are running the Tireless Angler, I feel like, Fleet Swallower, what's the other one? Pouncing Shore Shark, Spine Megalodon, Voracious Shore Shark, Archipelagor? Yeah, there we go. There's a lot of big spells here that I think you genuinely can use the Shambling Ghast, and it is relevant to have the treasure token. So if you're not running Tireless Angler, do not run Shambling Ghast, because we're not even running Deadly Dispute or anything. But so Fading Hope is good here, because it's just it's a aggro-y kind of tempo-y deck that can steamroll your opponent. So I do like Fading Hope in that case. If it wasn't so aggro, or could go aggro, I wouldn't like Fading Hope that much, but we can, so we are. And we are running a sideboard just because Undercity Plunder can take an Eye Twitch or something, so you might as well have the sideboard up here. You might as well. There's no downside in doing so, but that's what we got going on here. We got the Tireless Angler. Let's see if we can go fishing for some zombies. Let's see if the Tireless Angler, if this is really good with the swamp. Let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Physico63, how are we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this, yeah, pretty good. I want to get into this Tireless Angler. I really want to showcase how this card can let us go deeper into games. And we do get a Champion of the Parish, which is a beautiful draw. Absolutely love that for us. So, Warlock class, assuming this is probably just going to be the Blood Sanguine deck that, pings and pops you to death. So, just going to go for the Warlock class. That's going to give us a little bit of board presence here, which I'm not complaining about. So Warlock class, alrighty, get rid of that. I saw a Fellstinger. Fellstinger's pretty rough. I actually debated running Fellstinger in this deck, but ultimately just kind of decided not to, especially with our Tireless Angler. So we are going to swing on in with Champion of the Parish, and let's see what we can make out of this. What are you going to drop on us? Physical. Oh, a Graveyard Trespasser. That's pretty good. No doubt about that. They're going to go ahead and take one, eat one. Okay, we're going to have to drop this. I want to go for the Tireless Angler early and often. The nice thing about, yeah, it's kind of rough though. If we drop this, we can create 2 swingers, and I think we kind of want to be aggressive here, so we're going to forego the Tireless Angler right now. We're just going to go for the Bladestitched Skaab instead. just so that we can swing in here. They are incentivized to block out this Champion of the Parish, to cut it at the source, and they do. And that's actually almost makes me think, like, should we have maybe not have swung in with the Champion of the Parish? Because black is running so much removal, I think it's fine, just because they could just Infernal Grasp it or do something along those lines anyway, so it is what it is. Okay, how do we want to play this? Well, we don't want to drop this island until we get the Angler out, that's for sure. We can go for a Narfi. I don't think a Narfi helps us that much out right now because they're still having Death Touch, so I think we're just going to swing in here. I would think that they probably trade with one. So they do. Okay. So isn't the this is a zombie too. So we got a lot of zombies out here. I'm just gonna drop the Tireless Angler here, and we're just gonna go fishing. Here it is. Let's go fishing. What can we get here? Ooh, a Sea Dasher Octopus. I love the Sea Dasher Octopus. The key here is to try and to get into all of the mutations. If you can mutate all your zombies, I think that's kind of like where we really shine here. So here's a Sanguine Brushstroke. That is nasty. You never really like to see the Sanguine Brushstroke versus this deck. It is really gross, but we actually get another snow-covered island. So that is really nice. I want to make sure we've got enough black and everything, but I'm going to drop this right away. Let's go. Let's do this. The Tireless Angler. This is going to allow an aggressive deck with a short curve to go deeper into the game. Rune Crab. Rune Crab does a lot, because you have to remember, you can't use a human to mutate. So you can get cheap mutation this way with the Rune Crab. But you also have this, which can be a big bomb later in the game. Yeah, I think I kind of like this, because we can tap some stuff out with this. So I think we should swing. I think we should. I think we're going to swing all. Maybe, just maybe, they don't block the Bladestitched Skaab, and in that case, I would use the Sea Dasher Octopus. And they don't, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. And we can't use mutate on this, of course, because it is a human. So that's unfortunate, but I think it's going to be okay. We're just going to, they're going to get a treasure token, which isn't ideal. And yeah, they're just going to get a treasure token, which is fine. We do lose a little bit of life, but we've got plenty of life to spare. And we're just going to go for Undercity Plunder. Undercity Plunder, just one of the most busted cards, like, ever. Probably ever, in terms of Alchemy. I'm usually like an Alchemy defender, and we're obviously playing Alchemy right now, but definitely don't know what the heck they were thinking there. Oh, and a Mayhook Massacre. They actually give us a Mayhook Massacre. Wow. That's pretty interesting. We can flash this in for mutate. So I want to get as much mutations off as possible, because this Archipelagor is going to be able to tap a bunch of creatures, so... Wait, this is going to be, what, just 2. So I'm going to do this. We're going to go for the Akiba Reckoner Raid. I'm going to pop them for 1, gain 1 life. That's in a deck like this, that is going to go a long way here. So we pop them for 1. And I'm probably going to flash mutate this in on their turn. And then we can go for this Archipelagor. This is going to be pretty gross if this works, actually. We're going to be able to mutate this in for 6. And then, because this will be mutated twice, we'll be able to tap 2 different things. So... got some pretty cool things. Oh, never mind. Well, hey, never mind. We totally just remember what I said. Just never mind that. But it's still okay. It's still okay. We are going to get a lot of triggers off here. So this is going to be unfortunate. But because we got the... now, we actually can't even flash this in because now we have nothing to mutate. So that's unfortunate. So we are actually losing the battle of life right now. Hive up the Eye Tyrant, we go down 1. But either way, now we have the Sea Dasher Octopus and this Archipelagor. I can never, hope I'm saying that right. So let's go ahead and drop this. And I think we're going to just drop the Headless Rider and then the Sea Dasher Octopus. We can wait on the Narfi. We can wait on the Narfi. And, oh, that was dumb of me. Oh, that was so dumb. We can flash that in. What am I doing? Oh, what am I doing? Oh, that was so bad. Okay, either way, hopefully that didn't... okay, it doesn't matter, but yeah, that was yucky. I didn't like doing that. Okay. So we do get a Nezumi Road Captain, a little rat rogue here. So how do we want to play this and mutate? We could just tap this. Or we just bounce it and play Narfi. I think that's our better option here. So let's go ahead and Fading Hope this. Another island. Well, we don't have our fishermen to go ahead and draft with the island anymore, so we're going to say no to that. And we're going to go for our Narfi, because if our Narfi dies, we can just bring Narfi back, and it powers up the Headless Rider at least. So they're just going to use the Blood Token. That's pretty cute. They're going to go ahead and pop us forward on this Blood Stroke. They know that they're probably in trouble here. And the Sea Dasher Octopus is going to let us draw a card here. Ooh, we get a Bladestitched Skaab. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. So even if they do have like a Meathook Massacre, we're going to be able to be just fine. Curse of Leeches is not going to be enough, I don't believe. Or yeah, no, it's not going to be enough unless they've got some other sort of something. Ooh, 2 Curse of the Leeches. Okie dokie. As you can see, with our Fishy Friends, going to go just well. Oh, wow. Our Fishy Friends are going to go just perfectly with the zombies here. So I'm going to drop the Bladestitched Skaab here. Bang. And that is going to be lethal. We're just going to swing in. And that is going to be GG's. Remember to subscribe to the channel for more Magic deck videos every single day. Shikariz, how are we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this sucker. I actually like this hand a lot. Again, I know we've been talking about it a lot, but the Undercity Plunder, man, I just... It's so good that like this deck doesn't even want to discard, but just the amount of value you get from Undercity Plunder, we're just going to have to run it. Shambling Ghast, okie dokie. Well, oh my god, this bat, just nauseating. It cannot be understated. Okay, yeah, we can't go into Shipwreck Marsh anyway, so we'll just do this and go straight in for the Undercity Plunder. Don't want to waste this Fading Hope on the Shambling Ghast. Now, if they do have a Deadly Dispute, it sucks, but it is what it is. We get rid of Shambling Ghast number 2. So they actually are running Dimir, and we are also running Dimir, so that's pretty cool. I am not going to attack, no way. So they get rid of the Painful Bond. I actually debated on running Painful Bond in this deck, but ultimately I don't think it's worth it. Always more important to go for the Shipwreck Marsh over the island, just because, I mean, obviously it's better off anyway in this deck right now. But if you get the Fisherman, you definitely want to have the islands and the swamps to play. So we're just going to go for the Undercity Plunder again. Now, double Plunder, you almost feel bad. I really wish this card got nerfed in the new Alchemy rebalancing changes, but it is what it is. We get rid of, see, look how busted that is. For 4 total mana and 2 cards, we get rid of 4 cards in their hand. Which is just absurd. Like, it's just not even fair. I'm actually not going to attack. We're not going to Fading Hope just yet. Don't want to do that. Sanguine Brushstroke. Okay, so I think we'll go ahead and just use the Fading Hope on the Blood Artist. Are they going to swing in? They actually do not. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and use this on the Blood Artist. Let's just set them back. We'll get a little bit of a draw here. And that's just not going to be ideal. We can actually keep it. I think we can actually make a case for keeping this. It's not wonderful. It's not wonderful. But we can drop the Champion of the Parish. This will at least force them to at least, what, chump block here? I'm trying to think here. Do I even want to? Yeah, I think so we would need 2 more zombies. Because we have just such a light hand, I think we're actually just going to swing in here. They can get rid of one of our Champion of the Parish this way. It is what it is. It's not wonderful, but when you're playing on the hardball, you got to do it. So we can actually Fading Hope our own Champion of the Parish at this point. So I think that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and do this on our own. We get a Headless Rider. Headless Rider is actually a pretty good draw here. Now that we drop another Champion of the Parish, we save it, and we have 2/2 now. So, okay. They're going to be able to drop this Blood Artist, and the Blood Artist is really unfortunate, but fortunately, the Blood Artist does not have any power, so we can just swing in pretty scot-free. We drop the Headless Rider, and now we're setting the pressure. So I kind of would like to get into our Fisherman, but we don't have any swamps or islands in our hand anyway, so... Okie dokie, now we can swing in totally guilt-free. Even if they do have the Blood Artist, I mean, what are they going to do? They can chump block, but yeah, they're not going to want to do that. So 15 to 20 we go. And, man, hopefully they don't have something too great. Graveyard Trespasser is rough. Hopefully, because this has 3 power, we're going to need to draw something. Because if we don't, we're in a lot of trouble. Because this is going to go nighttime if we don't have anything to cast. So that is going to be very, very bad. And what an absolute... catastrophe. What a catastrophe. This was really bad. So we have nothing to play. Oh, ouch. Just a big ol' ouch. We can't even save it in our hand because we're going to have to go for Hive of the Eye Tyrant. And that is rough. There's just no way around it. I think we're going to have to swing all. If they block with the Champion of the Parish here, we can at least generate another zombie token that increases our power here. So... yeah, we're just going to have to swing in. This is really brutal. You hate the top deck of land right there, but we'll make the most of it. We'll go for Hive of the Eye Tyrants. What? And they just let all this go. That cannot be the right play. I know they get the Graveyard Glutton, but really, that seems pretty wild to me. And what did we exile? We actually exiled, what did we exile? We did exile a creature, so we want to remove all the food from the Graveyard Glutton as we can. But yeah, that was really surprising that they just took all that damage. I mean, I guess. They shot themselves, they bolt themselves in. Hold on, why did you bolt yourself in? Okay, we're gonna get rid of this. The Blood Arch is gonna do its thing. Well, I think they're tapped out now, and we're gonna get another Headless Rider, or Headless Rider trigger. This is going to go up to 4 as well. And they're tapped out now. I mean, that's pretty bold. I mean, they're playing very aggressively versus a deck that's very aggressive. And if we go into Hive of the Eye Tyrant again, I think you just screwed yourself. We can't use the ward. We can't use this. And I think we're better off just going for Hive of the Eye Tyrant rather than going for a kill shot. So yeah, let's just go for Hive of the Eye Tyrant. And we're going to swing on in. We're going to go ahead and get rid of a creature because we don't want food for the Graveyard Glutton. And I think they just got a little bit too antsy there because they have to double block this, which they're not going to be able to do. And this is too much damage. So they definitely misplayed there. I mean, they had a chance, but that's a good game. Good game, Chakras. Stead, how we doing here? We have no blue sources. Maybe we can get into a treasure token with a Shambling Ghast. Yeah, we're gonna keep it. We definitely got enough black. I think we might be able to sniff this one out. Okay, let's go for Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Champion of the Parish is always better than the Shambling Ghast in this particular deck. The Shambling Ghast, we don't have a whole lot of big things, but we do have enough. God dang, I hate this bat. It can't be understated. I don't care. I think I've said it a million times. Don't care. It's the worst thing ever. But let's go in for our Champion of the Parish. This will bump up this Champion of the Parish, and then our Shambling Ghast will bump up both the Champion of the Parish. Bang, bang. Life's good. Swing on in. And we're on the draw here, but we're actually being very, very aggressive. Wow, and nothing. Okay, well, we don't have any blue sources until the Shambling Ghast dies for the treasure token. That's gonna be okay. We're just gonna go up, and if our opponent's not gonna play, we're just gonna beat your head in. I mean, I don't want to say they're not playing. They're not like roping or anything, but now we actually have a power word kill. If they just drop something, Ovenvold Oddity. I actually hope they swing. I don't think they would swing, but who knows? Maybe they do. So okay, we're just gonna kill this thing. If we get a blue source, I think this is just game over. Yeah, and that's just gonna be lulz. Seth's MTG, how are we doing here? This is a gosh darn good hand, I'll tell you what. Anytime you can start off with the Undercity Plunder, it's a good time. Anytime your opponent has the bat avatar pet thingy, it's a terrible time, I'll tell you what. But let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, like even the aesthetics, the sound is mostly what I'm complaining about, but even the aesthetics, look at that. His brain is bleeding. That's pretty gross. Okay, opponent is, we'll go ahead and give him a friendly hello. They're taking their time here. Taking their sweet time, so we'll go ahead and say hello. Forsaken Crossroads, okie dokie. We get the party rolling. Put it on top, that is cool. We have 2 Undercity Plunders, so don't really have any aggressive. Things going on, so we'll go for the Fading Hope. And then we'll be able to go for Hive the Eye Tyrant turn 2 into Undercity Plunder. Life should be good here. Let's see what we got going on. Come on, opponent. Come on. Okay, so nothing doing yet. We are going to go straight for the Undercity Plunder. Undercity Plunder, as you know, if you've been watching any sort of content, not just my content, you know this card is stupidly busted. I don't even know if stupidly is a word, but that just proves how stupid I am. Undercity Plunder, go ahead and take the plunder. Walk the plank, baby. You're going to have to discard a card, or you're going to have to conjure me a card after discarding the initial card. So this is why this is so busted. What are they going to do? They're probably going to take away a power word kill, and what are we going to get? We're going to get an Infernal Grasp. See, so, like, okay. We're going to get a free Infernal Grasp. I'm sure we'll be able to make use of that, and they give us an Undercity Plunder. I guess we'll give them the Infernal Grasp. This is the thing, if they've got Fate, if they have Kiki Jiki, I definitely would like to keep the Fading Hope up, but we'll say decline, screw it, whatever. We'll go ahead and say decline. We're gonna have our own Undercity Plunder, so again, and this is just gonna be a battle of Undercity Plunders rather than doing zombie stuff, so it is what it is. Forsaken Crossroads. I wonder if this is Grixis. Are they gonna go blue? So this is blue. They're going Grixis. So we get another Overcharged Amalgam. Not really the best thing I wanted to see. Can't even lie about that. But we're just gonna go for Undercity Plunder here. Yeah, we're just gonna trade plunders for days, I guess. We both know what's up. So they get rid of. Oh, they actually get rid of Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okay, well you get another land. Land is cool. Land is cool, and we can go for Fading Hope in case they have another one here. So A-Narfi, oh wow, okay, well let's go ahead and Fading Hope this thing. We don't get the Scry, but I don't want this to be out on the battlefield for too long. Do get a Power Word kill. That's good, good-ish. I think we're gonna have to drop. Here's the thing. Do we want the Overcharged Amalgam? I think we do, because Overcharged, let's see. This is a conjured thing, so it goes into their graveyard. It's not going to go back into our graveyard. Let's just drop the blue, and then keep up the over... It's either we go for Skaab, and then we go for Power Word Kill. I think I kind of want to... Let's do this. Let's go for the Skaab, and then go for the Power Word Kill. Yeah, it's not wonderful. I know that they can't reanimate the A-Narfi, so it is what it is. If they've got a City Stalker Connoisseur, that's really bloody annoying. Let's see, come on, what you got for us? What you got for us? There's a Den of the Bugbear, which will come in tapped. Are they going to drop the scary A-Narfi? They are. They are going to drop the scary A-Narfi, but we'll go ahead and use Power Word Kill, and all will be well. They can't reanimate this because it is snow mana, so that is good. At this point, we can just swing on in, and we are going to have Overcharged Amalgam, which is wonderful. This is where it's going to get really, really nice. I guess we'll just drop this for blue. We have an extra black source here, and we could have went for Hive the Eye Tyrant, but I would rather keep up this Overcharged Amalgam, just in case they, whatever, there's miscellaneous, anything that they could possibly drop is annoying. So, Orvar. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and Overcharged Amalgam this thing. And actually, yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of the Skaab. So this thing actually can do some pretty busted stuff. It's actually pretty interesting of a card, not gonna lie. So let's go ahead and drop this for black. We're just one mana off from being able to go Headless Rider and Overcharged Amalgam, so it's kind of unfortunate. Can they really do kill us? Like, at this point, I kind of want to just establish the Headless Rider. Yeah, I'm gonna establish the Headless Rider. I don't know. We still have a 3/3 flyer in the air, so I don't know, even if you got like a City Stalker Connoisseur, I mean, I guess that would still be the worst case scenario. They'd get rid of this and then be able to trade with the Headless Rider, creating a 2-for-1, but just that. So this is wonderful. I mean, it's not wonderful, but like at least this way we do get replacements with the Headless Rider. So we are going to get two 2/2s, and we just top deck another land. It's kind of yucky. Kind of crummy there, but it is what it is. We're still going to be able to deal 4 damage, and we're going to keep up this Overcharged Amalgam. They have to know that we have the Overcharged Amalgam because we're not going in for Hive of the Eye Tyrant, so I would assume they probably are aware. Here's the thing though, if they go for a Den of like the Bugbear and create a 1/1, that's actually really annoying. They're gonna go for City Stalker Connoisseur, and we are gonna say, no way, Jose. No way, Jose. I know that we get the Mihawk Massacre to go off for them, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get rid of the City Stalker Connoisseur. We don't, oh, come on. Come on, we were just getting a little bit flooded here. That's a little bit annoying, but we gotta do what we gotta do. We'll at least still be able to do so. A lot of damage here. And let's go ahead and remove... I don't think it really matters that much. I guess we'll just get rid of this. We do take them down to 6, which is really, really nice. Hopefully we can get maybe something... We might need a little bit more extra firepower, especially if they've got something scary here. See, with the Hive of the Eye Tyrant, we can at least threaten for lethal, but we're just going to be a little bit short if they've got any sort of thing. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okay, they do create a Goblin here. It's still a chump blocker that can be used with Mihawk Massacre, but they're going to need at least something else, because we can still go for Hive of the Eye Tyrant, and that has Menace. So they're still going to need at least one more blocker, at least, or one more kill spell. Infernal Grasp. So they're going to lose 1 life here. Oh my gosh. Gosh, that's just rough. That's just not even fair. Alright, let's swing in here. Let's get rid of the Ovar. They can't use anything with the Narfi, so I'm not worried about that. It's a rough life out there sometimes, gentle mages. And they've got Fable of the Mirror Breaker, so they're going to be able to fix up their hand too. So they're going to discard 2 cards and get rid of some stuff. So I would say our win rate percentage is got to be like 1% right now. But we'll play it out. We'll play it out. They obviously have to block out this token, so we're going to at least get rid of this Goblin. So, I mean, it's at least good, I guess. Mythic Massacre will go off. They gain a little bit more life, and we are in just la-la land. Absolute la-la land. That's so unfortunate. Fable of the Mirror Breaker, discard 2 cards, draw 2 cards. Like I said, even if they do have blanks, if they have blanks or bricks in their hand, they're going to be able to just fix it up anyway. And they don't. So it tells me they probably got something good in there. Undercity Plunder. Well, there's my swamp. There's my swamp. Let's see if they got anything good out of our deck, because we certainly can't get anything good out of our deck. So, Fable of the Mirror Breaker. I don't even know what we could have. I don't even see like what. Well, we can still go for Hive of the Eye Tyrant to win, but yeah. Hold on. I mean, if they don't have another blocker or anything, I mean, this isn't going to be enough to still have Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Really? I'll get another swamp just for Pete's sakes. But do they not have anything here? I mean, do they? I mean, I don't even maybe like a frostbite. No, I'm just kidding. They're gonna do something. So Fading Hope. Okay, well, I mean, at least we still have No, we don't have any hope. We don't have any hope because they're gonna get another Goblin here. Maybe we could top deck like a Fading Hope or something. So they are going to get into Kiki Jiki. They're going to be able to discard this card if it's no longer good. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be probably it. Painful Bomb. You know, hey, maybe they only got mana value 3 or greaters in their hand. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Another Painful Bond. Okay, well, hey, I mean, they still got to draw. If we get like a Fading Hope, we'll be able to clear the path here for a Hive of the Eye Tyrant. So not all is lost yet. We still have a shot. And I can't swing in or anything. We do get a Shambling Ghast, which is unfortunate. Just what was that, 4 lands and then a Shambling Ghast? Man, alright, well, we'll do what we can here. Go ahead and get rid of the creature, just in case they are running a Graveyard Glutton or something. But we're going to lose the Hive of the Eye Tyrant this way. Yeah, we're just going to quit. So we're back here at the hideout with the post-game rep, and I just gotta say, I mean, I wish that the Tireless Angler had a little bit more airtime to really test this out. Unfortunately, since I've been on camera, it didn't have a whole lot of matches where the Tireless Angler even appeared, let alone did something. So for that reason, I do apologize, but I definitely am going to be tinkering around with Tireless Angler in some other shells. I don't know. Obviously, it definitely worked. I think that potentially... I don't know, maybe, I don't know, there's a billion different zombies that you can run in this deck. Obviously, there's the Scorpion, the Felstinger, there's the, I mean, I'm not going to go through all of them. There is a million different zombies you can run with, so this is just kind of what I had in mind. So it definitely worked pretty well. Like I said, I do wish the Tireless Angler came up a little bit more, and I do apologize for that. But it is what it is. We'll get them next time. Sometimes you don't have all the time in the world to record, and sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles, and I do make the daily videos, so gotta keep the train rolling. Sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. I do apologize, but go ahead and leave me a like. The button looks just like this. Go ahead and tell me how I am in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you gotta do. Okay, I appreciate all of you, and that's all I got for you. Until the next episode, Man to Man, out.